Hopping on, guys. I have to talk about this very quickly because I actually laughed out loud as I was reading it. We have a new poll, post-debate poll. Um, Pretty much, similar things as you'd expect. Harris up by 4 as voters see her as more honest, composed, and intelligent than Trump. Pretty normal reaction. We know that most people thought Kamala did win the debate in actual scientific polls, not bullshit polls that you'll find on Twitter. Um, Even 18% of Republicans thought that Kamala had won the debate. That is pretty substantial, given that when you talk to Republicans, usually about 90 to 95% are in lockstep with whatever the party line is. So there is a little bit of leakage there. You can probably chalk that up to the Nikki Haley wing of the party, the Nikki Haley voter that was against Trump in the primary. That would make sense as far as that. Now, getting to the important part. Lines that voters were familiar with from the debate by a landslide, by an overwhelming margin, at 52% of all likely voters saying they had heard about this a lot, was the line where Trump said that immigrants are eating people's pets. That was the most viral part of the debate, the most notable part of the debate, and the one that people latched onto. Also, the part where Kamala baited him into that moment. So you will remember and acknowledge that if Kamala hadn't baited Trump and if he hadn't taken the bait, we would not have had that moment, and maybe this debate wouldn't be as impactful as it was. Now, the part where I laughed out loud. Voters think Trump's statement about immigrants eating pets is very weird. The question, do you think the following statement is weird or normal? Immigrants are eating the dogs, the people that came in, they're eating the cats, they're eating the pets of the people that live there, as Trump said. All likely voters, 64% said it was very weird, and 16% said somewhat weird, for a net of 66 saying it was at least somewhat weird. The partisan split actually even more shocking than you could imagine. Democrats at a normal plus 83 thought it was very weird. Independents 62% saying it was very weird, 15% saying somewhat weird. And guys, this is absolutely devastating. I cannot emphasize enough how devastating this is. Over 50% of Republicans, almost 60% of Republicans thought that it was somewhat weird, at least somewhat weird, and literally almost 50% thinking it was very weird. I mean, I'm shocked. I would have thought, I would have thought it would have been like, something like this, like 18% of Republicans thinking it would, no. So almost 60% of Republicans thought that that was a weird moment. And that was the biggest moment from the debate. And that's what people are going to remember. And guys, that might be the soundbite that lasts until the end of the election. We might be hearing that in ads on election day. So I just wanted to point that out. I didn't get into really the rest of this debate or the this poll, but that's one of the most fascinating data points that I've ever seen, and it came from a fascinating moment and from a weird moment, and that is just shocking. 60% of Republicans. I'm shocked. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.